Are you a mom watching your mom or dad or your in-laws play with your kids or read to them? And you're wondering why it feels like they have this magical connection with your children that's somehow very different from the connection you have. Well, Mama, you're not imagining it. It's really true. There is wisdom behind that sparkle that your parents are showing with your children. Alex Haley once said, "Nobody can do for little children what grandparents do." Grandparents sort of sprinkle stardust over the lives of little children, and it's so true. I saw it with my parents, and now I definitely see it with mine. Today, I'm Debbie Page, and let's talk about why that connection is so powerful and how you can nurture this sacred gift in your own family. First, grandparents are coming from a completely different emotional space. You've lived a lot of life, and as parents, you're in the trenches. You're doing and responsible for the discipline, the daily routines, the endless decisions about boundaries, consequences, and it can be so exhausting. But for us as grandparents, nope, you know what? We've already raised our kids and we've done the hard work. Now we can sit back and relax with our grandchildren, and I totally love it because we get to focus on pure delight and connection. And that freedom, it creates room for a different kind of magic. Second, grandparents offer the rare gift of unhurried time. In a world where you're juggling work and dinner and laundry and carpool, grandparents can just slow down. They know how to take deep breaths. They'll listen to the whole story about the bulldozer the little guy saw. They'll watch a child build a block tower for 20 minutes straight and not ever glance down at their watch or their phone. That unhurried presence, well, it tells a child you're worth full attention. And Mama, that does wonders for their sense of security. Third, grandparents are living bridges to family history and heritage. They carry stories, traditions, recipes, wisdom, all of which root children in something much bigger than themselves. When grandmothers or grandma shares what their parent was like as a child, or she teaches the family recipe, kids gain a sense of identity and belonging. And that sense of identity just helps anchor them in an uncertain world. So how can you as the parent honor this sacred connection? And that's what I really want you to do, is to honor the sacred connection. Well, one, resist the urge to micromanage. Grandma gives that extra bowl of blueberries, or the bedtime story runs a little longer than you would like. Just let it go. They won't be around forever. And the children grow up so fast. But the magic, it often lives in those small exceptions that the grandparents are making. Number two, create one-on-one space. Leave the kids with the grandparents for an afternoon, or simply just step out for a walk. Sometimes, just that those can end up being the most meaningful moments when you're not in the room. And number three, encourage grandparents to share their stories and skills. If they don't naturally do it, ask them to talk about their childhood, their parents, the world they lived in. Invite them to share cooking, gardening, woodworking, piano lessons, whatever lights them up. Get them involved with the kids. And these lessons become treasures your children will carry forever. And grandparents, if you're listening, please know that your role is irreplaceable. That's right. There's no one else that can do what you can do. You're not a backup parent. You're not just babysitting. You are literally sprinkling stardust and teaching by your very presence what unconditional love looks like. And you're showing children how to age with grace, wisdom, and joy. And that gift will ripple through their whole lives. Because moms, we're not just raising children. We're really creating a legacy. Now, I know that not every family has active grandparents nearby, and if that's you, consider honorary grandparents, neighbors, church members, older family friends. It could be a great aunt. They too can offer that unhurried attention and deep wisdom. So here's what I'd like for you to remember. A grandparent parent-grandchild bond. It's not competing with your bond. It's complementing it. Your kids need both. They need your daily structure and guidance and the grandparents' unhurried delight. And that's what I sense with mine, that unhurried delight. So this week, I challenge you, step back and really watch. Notice the different energy, the different pace, the different kind of connection, and honor that. Even if you don't say anything, take a deep breath and honor it within your own heart and soul. And then maybe schedule one-on-one time, maybe inviting the family story, or maybe just letting Grandma, Mimi as they call me, bend that bedtime rule without stepping in. Let the children take full delight in this older generation, because that stardust that Alex Haley spoke of, it's real, and it's one of the most precious gifts your child will ever receive. So let them receive. And remember, Mama, you're not just raising children. You're building family relationships, and these relationships will span generations. You are creating a legacy, and that, my friend, is sacred work worth celebrating. If this resonates with you, and I hope that it does, please subscribe and share it with a mother or grandmother. Together, we are leaving a legacy for the younger generation. What a tremendous gift that is for us, but also a tremendous privilege. Have a great day. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow.